What up, guys? It's a dog again. Sick dog, part two. Um, just sick, right? Not mentally or anything like that, but just physically. I don't feel like myself right now. I feel a lot better than when I woke up this morning, but it's another thing I want to talk about. I'm gonna go kind of fast because I don't want it to be like too long. Um, Depression, right? Like everybody gets depressed at some point, not always, but at some point in their life over something, a breakup, a loss of family member, divorce, things like that, right? When we got back here down here to Texas, it was 2009, and it was kind of looking like up, right, optimistic for a little bit, but then like once the jobs weren't like opening up, I was getting callbacks, stuff like that. I kind of just sunk really, really fucking low, like really low, and I didn't feel like I could get out of it because I wouldn't do anything like all day long, every single day. She'd go to work when she wouldn't work. I don't think she worked that often, but maybe she did. I'm not. I don't remember. All I remember is even when she was there, I would just like lock myself away and just like do just the same stuff I always do. So, and I remember the routine pretty much. I wouldn't shower for days, and I wouldn't do anything for days. Like some days I just wouldn't even leave the house. I wouldn't change, nothing. So I was just depressed. It was just depressing. Um, I don't know. Maybe because like she was way up here and like I was like kind of down here, like kind of having to start over again and stuff like that. But and it's depressing because you think about like, well, man, I've been through a bunch of shit, and like now I have nothing to show for it. So that's why I went back to school. I should have done it then, but I just didn't want to do it. I really want to do something in the culinary industry, and sometimes things did look up, like a few potential things, catering, um, that one job that I had at a restaurant, right? But then you still have to deal with stress and stuff like that. So at the same time, it's like it's good, but it's tiring and stressful, stuff like that. But um, pretty much my whole day was the same. I would watch YouTube videos a lot. I didn't really play games. Sometimes I did online, but that was like Xbox One, Xbox Live, not One, Xbox Live, and that was about it. Like, and I would just like a lot of YouTube, just random stuff. Like even now, it's just random stuff that I just look up, and then new things pop up right on the side. It's like suggestions, and it's like, oh, I'll get into that. So then new things start popping up, or whatever. It's just like a cycle, right? It just keeps going and going. So the other thing I would do a lot was the only way I communicate with people. Like I never really had a lot of friends because I don't really care to have friends, and the way I would communicate with people or to the world was through social media, right? So back then it was like MySpace, and then it turned into like Facebook, right? Later on, well, people jumped to Facebook. And then the reason I started doing YouTube is because for a lot of years, like when I was depressed, up and down, um, it always interested me. I was always interested in the just the way that the all the content that these people put out there because like a lot of them were like cooking videos, some of them were like pranking videos, a lot of it was like people playing games and commenting or just like playing a game and showing you the game on the screen but their face is in the bottom with a face cam, and they'll just go off into like random shit, right? And I always thought like, man, that would be great if I could do something like that, but I never got around to doing it. Even though I could if I really wanted to, but now it's like even more time consuming because of school and because of my daughter. So like right now she's at school with my daughter, and I'm assuming her mom's gonna go pick her up because I still don't really feel that well. I mean, I could pick her up, but she said she was getting off at a decent time. I haven't heard from her. She's at work, but um, I don't know. I don't know. It's only if she wants me to, I'll go. But honestly, I feel nauseous, and my stomach still hurts. And she knows how that feels because she felt the same way this weekend, especially the stomach thing. Like I can't. Like even that Sprite, just like it just upset my stomach. So and I threw it back up. But anyway, the whole point is YouTube videos. It's actually really it's not really hard, but it's a lot of work. Like the way I do it is really simple. I have no equipment. I have an iPad. I have my phone. I put it up in front of me and I hit record. That's it. I don't do anything. I don't edit. I don't do any of this stuff. But a lot of these people do that, and I always thought that was really interesting that they do take the time to do all these. And for what? For subscribers and for views, because they make extra money doing that, right? And like the top guys make a good amount of money from advertising because they have so many subscribers that they get paid X amount per, I don't know, per 10 subscribers or 100 or some shit like that. I really don't know how it works. All I know is you have to have like 100,000 subscribers or more to be able to make some kind of really good profit on it. If you have like 43, you're only making like, I don't know, I don't remember what it is, like close to $300 a 43,000 gets you close to like $350 a month, and that's 43,000. I can only imagine how much, like somebody who has like 500,000 subscribers, how much revenue that brings in, just for having people watch, subscribe, or just even hit subscribe, and watch, because views are important also. But a lot of these people do get a lot of views. I remember when I started wanting to do it because I was like really low place. I don't know. I found this game Boom Beach on because I just kept hearing the fucking commercial scene them over and over again, right? And it's the same thing. It's the same. It always ends the same way. Come with a plan or leave in defeat, right? So I was like, I'm gonna try this stupid game. And that was like years ago, like I don't know, 2.5, 3 years ago. And since then, I have 4 accounts. I used to have 6. I did buy some of them, but 3 of them were like from scratch, right? And the other 3 I bought, right? But I don't even have them. I only have 2 anymore because I can't maintain it, especially not with school, especially not with my daughter. So I can't play them all. So I lost one account, which wasn't really mine, but we lost it. The guy didn't care. We used to use it as like a community between the 3 of us, and that was fine, right? But then we lost it because we bought it from some fucking asshole who somehow got it back. I don't know, but that's not the point. Another one I just gave to my friend, just because he wanted it. It was like maxed out, everything, and he wanted it, and I wasn't playing it, so I gave it to him. But that's what really got me into wanting to make YouTube videos, because that's what I watch a lot of other people doing that, where it's the same thing. They have their face cam right in the corner, right? So you can see their face and they just talk about whatever. Anyways, guys, that's what got me into YouTube, and that was a long fucking spiel about YouTube, and it started from depression to YouTube, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's why I don't like to make long YouTube videos, because they drag. That's the whole point. Anyways, guys, I gotta go because I feel sick. I'm probably gonna vomit. Peace.